dub sound, reggae sound. Makes me happy. Dip sound, dub sound, reggae sound. Makes me happy.
Hi guys, it's Badge, and here we have a special. It is the map that we have put all the arena competition entries in. I say we, I mean I. Frankly, I do not want to see the inside of MCE again for a while. We will probably make this map available for download. Bus coming through. There you go. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, we'll probably make this map available for download for people. I'm sure no one's going to have a problem with that, and everybody can have a look at what's available. We've got a road system going around, and I built a rail system as well. Everybody will need to go in here and grab a minecart or two, probably just the one, and take a sword so that they can break the minecart when they get to the end of the line. Now, one thing we should make very clear at this point is make sure you visit the arena behind you. Now, I'm not going to go through the arenas here. You can do that yourself, or you can watch the live stream where we will go through it. But this is the first one. Everyone is going to have a step up from the road and a sign saying who it belongs to. Obviously these things are large, and some of them are very impressive from the front and would really need a nice long look from a distance, but sorry, hopefully I've got everybody's right as well. That is a big paranoid fear of mine, but for now let's we'll just go around the course, have a look, see whose is what. I won't say whose is whose because half of them I probably can't remember anyway. See, that's wrong obviously because he's not ginger enough. Yep, and every cart will come down and stop here, and then we'll go back again afterwards. Have a bit of a looky-loo. Boink. I think I will probably suggest that we do voting on various different factors. Like curb appeal, so what it looks like from the front, from the outside, and then what the arena and seating looks like, the Spleef arena, and some other suggestions as well probably, and give them points out of 10, so at least I think one or two will be obvious forerunners, but generally it's pretty good standard. There's nothing here that I've put into the map and thought, well, that's a waste of time putting that in. Back up again we go. You have to wait the map to load. In fact, what I'm going to do is just... Oh, we'll wait here for a second. While everything loads up. Yeah, I think we've got 20 odd arenas at the end. Part of me thought there'd be more because there's lots of people talking about, oh, how do we get on the server? And part of me is surprised there's that many because it is quite a big challenge. And the variation is quite extreme as well. There's a lot of different themes going on. There's some medieval, there's some well, all sorts. There's some modernist stuff. Doink. Another stop. Whee. And for those of you interested, I took the submitted map. I then selected all the blocks around that map in MCE. Selected the chunks that they were in, so they got all the chunks. Pruned the map so it was just that area, and then exported that whole area as a schematic, and then imported them all into a new flat map. And it was a shitty job, I don't mind saying. There is the possibility that I may have cut a bit off of somebody's map, especially if there's some big underground thing. I tried not to, and if I have, apologies, and you will not be marked down because of it. Grim likes his columns, it would appear. Drink. So there's 2 on this junction. And through sheer luck, I've managed to make this into a loop. Pretty much. There was only a couple of big spaces towards the end where I couldn't quite fit the arenas in needed. Ruined theme here. Some people have put words on the front. This is sort of a Romanesque, I don't know what we call that really. Kind of pseudo-Romanesque, isn't it? With the arches. Here's another one. I think another factor we might add onto the marking is realism, in the sense that this arena was built, or our arena, the original one, Good's arena should I say, was built legitimately, and I think there should be some factor in that because that was part of the rules. Obviously we have to take a little bit of salt. I mean, nobody's built anything out of diamond, apart from a couple of swords on Justify statues I think, so yeah, there's no problems like that. So see, I mean, that is a huge amount of brick, but is that a doable amount of brick? To ask Nebris on that one, I suppose, because he's the brick master. I'm not saying we're going to mark that down because of that. I'm just saying these are possible suggestions for marking criteria, and you know, at the end of the day, somebody might score quite highly on the marking criteria, but we'll choose somebody else. You just don't know. I do quite like that though. As I say, on the live play, we're all gonna. Oops, sorry, I had a slight pause there. Let's just get the daylight back up. What were we saying? I don't know. Statues are quite popular. Seen a few of those. I had to build this staircase up, but I have put a sign there saying that's not the original. Because the big problem is, obviously the original's got this big water thing outside the front of it, and you can't really, you know, I could spend some time grafting these in so it looked natural, but bollocks to that, frankly. Bloody buses, and bollocks to something else, while I think about it, was I was going to make the train cart so that you could just do one continual loop going backwards without stopping at all the stations, but it was being such a shit to me, frankly. It was running over switches and not operating them when it should, and vice versa. Southwest rule thing was going on and all sorts of crap. See, here's one of the big spaces, but you get to look at the back of some. I just gave up in the end because I'm sick of looking at this map. I've got things I need to do, and this isn't one of them. So that's sort of I mean, is that that's like a sort of RPG style, isn't it? Really, sort of. And I think we are coming up to near the end. Food, cake, pork, fish. None of these are obviously food, just that one. Fish. Where's my button? There it is. Hang on. People shouting my name, then when you say what, they say, oh, it doesn't matter. Arenas, arenas, arenas. Oh, you're doing it again now. What was I talking about? I don't know. Just defleed the cats and they're locked out so they don't spray their crap everywhere. That just seems to be the highlight of the day for everybody. That's a slightly different affair. Let's not worry about walls, eh, pack rat. So yeah, we've got a big open area bit here because, well, nobody else submitted any arenas, so if you want to sock, does it look like brown over there? It's brown in the middle, and it's not the screen, or maybe it is, I don't know. Yes, if you want to complain about the fact you didn't get in, you didn't submit an arena, then it's your own fault. If you did submit an arena and you didn't get in, that's alright. Them's the breaks. Anyway, when we have all done this little circuit on the live stream bobbins, people can pick up a sign from the box and stick it in there, and they can vote for one that they like. Whee! We may take that into account when we come to the final decision. We may just use that as a pointer. We may ignore it completely because we can. And on that note, I'll cut this off because it's only a shorty, and I'll see you guys later on. Bye bye.
Dip sound, reggae sound. Makes me happy. Dip sound, reggae sound.